All right.
We're going live, boys!
Fuck it, we'll do it live. TLDR, my DM strategy.
I have a crit roll effect set to darkness.
Yeah.
Hello,
Oh, that is so fitting for your character. that poor man in the street last week.
I'm absolutely going to do the critical thing, and it's going to be a gunshot.
Yes, that poor man in the street. The guy going to rat on us.
Yeah.
Oops,
Put a gun to his fucking head. Yeah. Yeah.
You
wanna
evaporated that man. Like
that is an X-Man.
I evaporated that man and denied him his afterlife. Yes, that's what happened.
All right, we appear to be stable. Welcome to BluePopStream.
let's get a four.
Good luck.
There
There
it is.
Hello, everyone.
Up and ready to go.
Hey,
Welcome.
Kyoshi's already here with the good luck.
Oh,
5 out of 10, not enough soda opening.
9 out of 10.
Dave just had to one-up me.
All right. Let's pull up chat.
Actually,
See what
4
people
up
are
you.
saying about me.
As long as it's not a 7-up.
I'm not wasting that much soda.
And
All of the can opening is correct. So, welcome back, everyone, to Scourge of the Dragon Sea. It's right there. The sea. It's right there.
Right there.
Yeah. What happened last week, guys?
we met
I
a very
stabbed the man.
we met a scary robot, man.
I put a gun to a guy's head and said, if you make one move, your head's going to be against the wall over there, but your body's going to remain the same place.
Alan? What happened plot-wise?
Does
Deafening
anyone not have
silence.
inspiration?
I have no idea because I did watch the video and I completely forgot.
Welcome to my every week.
Listen, I had to run my own campaign for 5 hours yesterday. That's all in my head.
Fair enough.
The giant Totally Not Terminator walked out of the ocean, ran into my friend,
Wah.
who then we went to meet, and we now have a new. Long story short, we now have a new party member, 2 new prisoners, and 1 dead body.
Valid. But I do need long story a little bit longer than that.
Well, we are currently planning to
We met up with
stage a rebellion against the Pirate King now.
yeah,
apparently.
we met up with some previous friends, Mystaria and Danny, and one more person whose name escapes me. But basically, the gist is the Pirate Kings have experienced a change in management, and the current new head of the Pirate Kings is after us because we have been in previous conflict with them. Some of them are with him, some of them are not, some of them are status unknown, and basically it sounded like we were planning on putting together a plan to break into Tisbaga to settle the score.
It's Dondrick, by the way.
They mean assassinate someone.
Yeah.
Commit a murder.
They attempted first.
Oh yeah. I am not trying to cast any sort of moral judgment on your plans.
Moral judgment.
Anyway.
Also,
All right.
if it's not obvious from the missing portrait, our friend Kay is not with us this week.
You make it sound like she died temporarily.
The literal heart of the
But
party is
only
not
for the
currently
week.
here.
But only for the week. They'll get better.
We're raising money for the Revivify.
we need a diamond and a good priest.
Oh god, are we gonna have to work with that guy again?
Let's go see Father Eric, everyone's favorite swole as hell cleric. Yes, the cleric's name is Eric.
Only favorite
Next
because we don't
question.
know any other swole as hell clerics.
It
To
could
be
be worse.
fair,
It could be
he's been
Brad,
called Eric exactly twice.
It could be Brad, the bad guy.
Wow, sick bonus stage reference.
Oh wow!
I'm on episode 13 already.
Oh
Not
right,
you.
cool.
I would
Yeah.
like to point out, Barry not being here literally has the middle of our chain of character icons not being there. The heart of our party is gone.
Oh no!
That's okay. I'll hold your hand. Don't worry. I'll hold your hand. I'm tall enough. Just grab my feet. Grab my feet. It's fine.
Just crushes your hand.
Okay. All right. Seeing how this has started off in an incredibly unhinged way, I love it. You guys, I believe, we're heading back to your ship. Yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
After finishing our encounter with the
Yes.
I had just
ruffians on
tied
the street.
one guy to the mast and nailed one guy to the railing of the ship.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah. Have you done anything else to like immobilize or disable them?
I mean, I'll gag them both if I need to.
Okay, that's you picked up what I was putting down. Got it.
And the one guy's still handcuffed too, so you can't use any. You also can't use any. Like,
I would have also taken any weapons any of them still had, though I know one was disarmed already.
I see.
Yeah.
Keo and I
have
have
his
similar
weapons.
mind. I gagged
I'm
him,
personally
and
holding
also I
on to all of
silenced him.
his weapons, by the way.
Yeah. So weapons. There were 2 cutlasses, like a cutlass from each of them, and each of them also had 2 pistols. In total, that's what you would have.
Okay, I'll write that down on my sheet. Thank you.
Sounds like a lovely Monday.
I would like to take a brief moment to actually divvy up the gear I have for the Tidesman as well, since we're here.
Yes. You guys got all of your stuff from the cart, etc., on the ship too, including your barrel of mead and your goblin child.
You said 2 cutlasses?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Are those going into a player's inventory or just the inventory for the ship?
For me, give me one of the cutlasses, because I am actually going to be sorting this out between the Tidesman in a second anyway.
Okay.
All right. I'll put 1 cutlass into my inventory then, and I'm taking the guns though.
Yeah, I will add it to your inventory. I have it created as like a custom item.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah,
you want
cutlasses are
all 4
special.
pistols? All 4 flintlocks?
Yes, because I just want the gunpowder from them.
Oh,
We don't track ammo.
yeah, I don't.
Oh, you're not tracking ammo? Oh,
We're not-
that
no,
makes this
dude,
makes this game
We
way
are
better.
not that kind of game.
I am not a grindy, like, hardcore survivalist
Oh.
DM.
Well,
that
I still want the
sounds
gunpowder
so
in case I want to
boring.
make bombs.
Sure, you have a bunch. You're also on a pirate ship that has cannons.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have gunpowder. You don't need to take it out of a gun.
And
Listen, I
the
don't know you guys
quartermaster
very well. I'm
is
not going to steal from you.
the rogue is the quartermaster who
Yeah.
knows.
Okay, look. I'm not just a quartermaster at this moment. At this moment, I am fully in the opinion that I own this ship. For good reason.
Keo's like, damn, we grinded now too.
Oh boy, sounds like a good night.
But yes, I'll take the guns.
Yeah, you have 4.
Give
here,
me your
I'll put-
guns.
Yeah, 1 flintlock in your inventory, and you just know you have. I'll put 4 in brackets on that.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
put
don't
like
just
X4 or something in it, yeah.
Yeah. Here.
4 locks.
Second sword.
I put
Yeah, there you go.
X4 on it.
That works. That works. Cool. What's the plan, friends?
Well, like I said, I need to divvy up the gear to the
Yes,
Tidesman.
it's the Tidesman. Let me find those character sheets real quick. Tidesman. Better sailor.
We have trained. I have trained crew to help us fight.
I was
That-
gonna
that's
say,
what these
has Dave been told what our tidesmen are?
Yeah.
So I think what we should be doing is scouting the sides of where this cave entrance is to find if there is actually a way in or not.
Well, that is the goal. Yes,
Yeah.
we've got some stuff to finish in town first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you have 2 contacts to go and get in contact with, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Aerodrim comes up wondering what's going on with the 2 bound individuals.
The same people who were trying to follow us and looking for us in town. They made the mistake of getting caught.
I see. So burial at sea then.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. I'm neutral.
All right.
Neutral. I don't give a shit.
All right. Sounds good then. No, I haven't told you my opinion on alignment yet, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, okay.
Alignment doesn't dictate what your character does. It is the general summation of the general approximation of your morality to this point. But there's nothing saying you can't do things well outside of your little square. Good, rounded characters do not fit in a box. Next question, please.
I use alignment as a basis for where your thoughts come from, not so much.
Yeah, that
anything else.
can work too, but that doesn't mean that, like, I'm chaotic good. Doesn't mean I can't just fucking murder someone.
I was gonna
Case
say
in point,
people can be
it's
impulsive.
Its book is chaotic good.
There's impulse.
Yeah.
There's circumstance. There's all sorts
Yeah.
of factors.
Yeah, anyway. Since seeing how we had like 20 tangents in 10 minutes. Yeah, so you have contacts to go and reach out to. Who is going where, doing what?
Who else do we need to check in with besides the priest?
We need to pick up the people we promised the ship ride to the other side of the sea
Right.
in exchange for information on where the prince was.
Yes. Okay.
That turned out so well for you.
It did turn out well until,
Did it?
things happened. Until things happened, let me finish my sentence, bird boy.
Things went well until they didn't. Then they didn't go well.
We found the prince. We did what we set out to do.
Valid. That's true. That is correct.
We only wanted to find him. We found part of him.
No, they found him alive, and then events happened. Maybe you guys should update your new party members on everything.
No. Nah, he can be in the dark for a bit.
Fair enough.
Listen, I'm okay with this as long as I get to shoot someone. I don't give a fuck.
We were sent to find this guy, and then he got his soul sucked for an asshole I used to work for.
You got his soul sucked through his asshole?
Sure.
Holy fuck.
It's probably more the gaping chest wound.
Oh.
Careful now, Kiyoshi.
This is a family-friendly stream.
Is it?
No.
Is it really?
No.
I definitely just talked about fucking murdering someone.
Oh, no, you're tuning into the right times, Kiyoshi.
You're absolutely turning in it at the right time. Okay. Focus mode. Yeah. So, who's going where?
I mean, I don't have any real particular inclination towards one or the other. I'll just go wherever most of us are not going.
I'll go get the lady since I'm the only one who knows the cant anyway.
Okay, let me split the Tidesman into like a couple different characters here. Someone give me an elf name.
We named them, didn't we?
Did you?
Yeah.
I think I remember we talked about
Two of
naming them, but...
NPCs for Final Fantasy 16.
Oh yeah,
You're
the
right,
dude,
you're
the
right.
dude Bros of Light, Wade and Tyler.
And I just pulled up the random name generator for the elf.
There, I gave you guys a name. I put it in chat.
Right. That's
You
okay.
and Alaric.
I mean, I that's one of the characters from one of my really old campaigns.
Wade, Tyler, and Cranor. We got this.
Wow.
By the way, Overkill, just for...
Last names. Bill and Ted, excellent adventure.
No, just the
Just
fucking
being-
disparity between Wade, Tyler, and Cranor.
So you know, Overkill,
Shut
a
up, Cranor.
cutlass. A cutlass is a finesse slashing weapon.
I gave it
It's
to
a
him.
rapier with slashing, so
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
wanted to actually use it.
I have an axe. I have a so
Yeah.
Hey, that's a
Tyler.
D8 though.
But yeah, no, Wade and Tyler were
I can't use
those.
finesse weapons though.
The Dude Bros of Light.
Yeah, from FF16, which the
you
Leviathan
have
DLC
a
is
gun.
coming out soon.
This is. Franklin. Raynor. Raynor is his last name, and that's what he prefers to go by. So,
You're gonna kill Ichi.
just so we know, just so you guys know the names of the Tidesmen. There's Franklin Craner, Tyler Ruinar, and Wade Alaric.
There we go.
I love
They
it.
are named. We have named the Dude Bros. Okay, so within the Dude Bros of Light, Franklin has +1 leather armor already.
So the same as studded leather then.
Yeah. And then you say you also have scale mail and studded leather.
Because they're studs.
I wouldn't go that far. Franklin also has a scimitar and a light crossbow. Tyler has just basic leather armor, I believe. If that sounds correct to you, Quartermaster.
Sure.
Actually, you bought all of them +1 leather armor, if I'm not mistaken. You guys had. You went to Fantasy Walmart. The Fantasy nondescript box store.
No, it's
I
just,
know I went there to get regular armor. I
It's
don't
just-
remember picking up.
Okay, so just regular.
it's just Walmart with 2 L's because it's next to the wall of the city.
Did we go to Fantasy Costco to get our food?
Leather. So, I know everyone loves watching the bookwork happen, but it's happening right now.
Well, that's okay. We're talking over it.
Premium,
Yeah.
premium content.
Instead of
We
Fantasy
do our
Costco.
taxes simulator.
Oh no! Oh no! Tyler has leather armor, a light crossbow, and a longsword.
Instead of Costco, it's the Cost Guild.
Oh,
Sweet.
oh!
I was sooner gonna ask which one's the most dexterous one.
Franklin,
He gets a gun and a cutlass
cool.
and the studded leather if he doesn't have anything better. Or equal.
He's the one with the +1 leather. I'm leaving him with +1 leather.
All right.
Important lore. Franklin has the gun.
Yeah. Then Tyler has.
No, who gave the turtle a gun?
Oh, that's a nostalgic.
Just
Okay,
aged
so
5 years from that.
Wade and Tyler.
Oh, I do have a short bow as well. I forgot that part.
Yeah. Wade and Tyler each have basic leather armor, a longsword, and a light crossbow.
You sound like you're starting a riddle.
No. It does, but no.
Man walks into a bar.
Okay.
He gets a studded leather and a crossbow.
Wade and Tyler each have studded leather armor. If one of them leaves town at 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, when did they collide?
Between the two of them, does one have higher dex than strength or not?
Tyler is kind of beefy, but not the most coordinated.
Well, then he could have a long sword, a shield, and a scale mail.
Longsword, a shield, and scale mail. Cool.
Tyler lifts weights. Wade runs track.
I mean,
Could I not make it any more obvious?
Other dude gets studded leather. The other cutlass.
One moment. So he gets a shield.
Scale mail. I have these on my sheet if you need to pull them over.
No, it's fine. Regular ass scale mail
Reg the ass.
and a longsword. He
I'm crying.
Yeah, that you have one suit of leather, or you'll have two sets of regular leather armor left over, by the way. Whatever you wish to do with that.
Ever laugh so hard that your glasses fog up? I'm crying.
Right. So, the other cutlass, the studded leather, and a short bow go to the other guy.
Okay. He already has a light crossbow.
Yeah, still.
Okay.
In case he could choose whichever one he prefers.
Now he has both.
Yeah. He like looks at the crossbow, looks at the bow, and says, "You keep that one. I'm happy with this one."
All right. Then it goes to the armory, I guess.
Hmm. Oh yeah, it's still good to have like other equipment around because things happen on the deck of a ship.
Challenged.
So I'm going to remove the now divvied up items from my inventory.
Yeah, sure. And cutlass. Cool. Cool.
I still
Of
have
course.
5 weapons. Jesus.
Okay. So, yeah. Tyler is in scale mail, shield, and longsword with a light crossbow over his back. Franklin has a pistol, a cutlass, and still his +1 leather armor. They give to you the equipment they're not using, which means you gain 3 scimitars. You've given them just plainly better stuff, as well as 1 light crossbow to just add
Immediately
to.
turn around and start attacking. Roll initiative.
No. These guys, like, they've seen what the command staff have done for them, and are reasonably loyal.
Good.
After all this, Franklin actually turns to you, Ithbook, and says, "So, just out of curiosity, boss, what are we getting paid?"
Did the dwarf not give that 100 gold out like I told him to?
That was a few weeks ago, was it not?
That was like just a handful of days ago. That was right before. That was when on the trip here to Hoshikiri.
Oh yeah. You're right. Okay. Right. I just, there's 30 of us, or 25 or so of us here. Just want to make sure, we'll get back home and I can feed a couple of mouths back there. I'm not, I'm with you, but just, man's got to eat. Man's kids got to eat.
Understandable.
All right, this is quite a nice piece here. He's like turning the flintlock over in his hand.
Oh, here. And I'll actually hand him the pouch of ammo I still have with me.
All right.
You know what?
Thank you, boss. And he
You know what?
spins it on his finger and holsters the flintlock.
Hearing this conversation, I hand him 100 gold.
Jesus.
Okay. It's just to this one guy? Cool.
Yeah.
No,
I tell him to divvy it up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That I guess he's paying you now.
Right. Thank you.
I
We
have 100
met.
platinum.
Yeah,
So-
he rolled well for his starting currency.
Jesus Christ.
So, how much is a 1 platinum? Is 10 gold?
Yeah.
Yes.
So 100 gold is 10 platinum.
Okay, so I have 90 platinum left. All right, cool.
Yeah. Cool. You guys have done all of that. The Tidesmen are equipped. Cool. What's the plan now?
Well, again, I'm gonna go get the lady we promised a ride to.
Hmm.
If anyone was coming with me, that's up to them.
I'll go with him. As
Alright.
backup.
Let's go.
Is there
All
anyone
right,
else
so I'm not
paying?
going to be disappearing into a crowd then if I run into trouble.
You're taking a 7'1" robot with you.
As tall as I am, I bet I could probably see over the crowd to see you diving and dodging through the crowd and be like, "Oh, you went
I
that
don't know about that one, Chief.
Okay.
Kai, which way are you going? You going with them, or I guess me and Barry will be checking in with Father Eric. I don't know if you want to come with us or with them.
I can go with you guys,
Hmm.
and then we can probably all meet up to figure out what we're gonna do about entering
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
pirate stronghold.
Okay, sounds good. Could I get Alex and I to roll initiative for me to decide which of those two groups goes first? I will start an encounter right now. Alex, A13X.
Oh shit, that's me. I'm not used to people calling me by not my name.
I try and use character names as much as possible.
Helps the immersion.
Okay, so we are going to go find. We are going to go find the woman you owe a favor to. Already agreed upon favor to. Okay. So that's Ithvik and Alex going. Neat.
Yes.
I would like to point out, Ithvik, I specifically didn't choose you because no one else would compete.
Fair enough.
Swashbucklers do be swashbuckling.
Swashbuckler, Gloomstalker, thank you.
Yeah.
I give both my charisma and my wisdom added to my initiative. It just so happened I rolled shit, so that's only a +3, but
You took your turn yesterday. Anyway, yeah, you guys head off into town. It's like you pretty reasonably remember the tavern that you met with her in the first time. You managed to make your way back there. Are you trying to move particularly stealthily as a
I
group?
am not going to succeed if I'm keeping him with me.
Fair. I mean, that question was for both of you.
My stealth is +12. Or no, +2. Sorry.
Well,
He saw the passive. That's what he was looking at.
yeah. Do you have like adaptive cloaking or something? Like what
Yes.
the hell?
No, it's
Yes,
just it's,
I touch the wall and become the wall.
it's just him walk.
Higher than my bonus, and I have expertise. The fuck do you got?
It's just
Anyway.
him walking around shouting, "Ignore me!"
I'm just
You
rolling
know, see grog.
I'm just rolling intimidation at everybody.
Oh, anyway. Cool. Tangents are fun, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
All right, so you, let me just do a couple rolls here.
I do have a passive stealth of like 19, I think.
Yeah, that tracks. They won't be looking at you, is what that more or less means.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception?
Either of you. Both of you.
Mine
Passive
would
is 10.
be 15. Mine's 15.
Okay. Cool.
My wisdom was my dump stat, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
You'll never
Not
be in
wisdom
Wisdom Gang.
Anyway, you get back to the tavern. It takes you probably like half an hour of weaving through the streets, more or less. You get back to the tavern you met her at. I will be honest, and I don't remember the description I first gave it. So you're back at the place. That's all we're gonna say.
Tavern.
The place.
You're back
The
at this tavern.
It's a tavern-looking tavern.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the only thing I remember was there was a Dragonborn who was the bartender.
Yeah, there was. If I remember, he was a brass dragonborn.
I don't remember that one.
Whoever it was before, someone else is on. It's their shift.
Yeah. Cool. Not dragonborn. Okay, so you walk into this tavern, and it's mid-afternoon now. It's kind of bustling in here. But you walk in, and you see there's a few different groups of people. It's not like busy, bustling. You standing room only at all, but it's it's a bit of a rougher crowd in here. But you are able to kind of get a good look around. What do you remember about the person you are looking for?
Well dressed, has 2 bodyguards, was sitting in a corner and being rather watchful of the crowd around her. And she was a tiefling, I believe. I'm not certain about that one.
He was indeed a tiefling. Itchy,
Mm-hmm.
could you pull up the token for that person if you remember it? Her name was Furia, if that helps.
Okay. Got 'em.
Don't remember the number by any stretch.
I keep all the NPC images in alphabetical order.
Okay, that works. So I will put that in our Discord chat here. Once I find it again in my folders. Here we are. There. So, give me a perception check to look around the bar.
I cannot currently roll that. Could you roll that for me, please?
Yes. Is your computer kind of locking up a little bit?
Computer's been stupid all day. I've been working on it. I've been
Fair
trying
enough.
to fix it.
Perception check. Normal. Yeah, you see her and her 2 bodyguards sitting on in the same corner they were initially. Like when you first met them, they're kind of staying sort of close to each other, keeping to themselves a bit. But yeah, you find them. This will be in here. One moment. Let me pull up some character sheets. I'll have these ready.
Perfect. On my stream, I have your live stream like of your webcam where your token is on my screen.
Oh boy.
But it disappears if I'm
Well.
not looking at it.
I'm going to walk over, switching to the cant, obviously, for conversation purposes,
Yep.
and essentially ask them, are they ready to go?
Okay.
After a polite greeting, of course.
Yeah, she says, "Oh, it's good to see you again as well. Things around here have been calm enough, and aside from present company here in the bar, and there's a general chuckle in the area because she says that a bit louder so everyone can hear. I haven't seen much trouble at all. Then you kind of get a cue that she's switching into Thieves' Cant as well. She says, over the course of what just sounds like general gossip, she tells you that they could be ready to leave as early as dawn.
Alright, well, I'll tell them what port we're on specifically so they can find us.
Yeah. We will see you there. Could I interest you in a drink? Quickly.
Not tonight. But, actually, hold on. I'm going to point out, Alex, can you drink? Alex? Hello?
No, I cannot.
Processing.
No, I was reading something.
Processing.
Yeah, I cannot drink. I do not drink alcohol. I can't drink anything, period. I am not an organic being.
I mean, sure. Sure. That is a personal choice. Rules as written. Warforged can choose to do so if they wish, but they do not need to.
Yeah, choose to. I don't choose to.
Okay, I do not partake.
Yes, I do not partake.
All right. The did I tell you races for her 2 companions at all?
I don't remember.
It's been a bit. I'll have to rewatch and listen to myself talk. But the armored individual, our armored bodyguard, he just kind of like laughs a bit and like raises his drink at you and takes a swig. In the morning, then, yes?
Yeah.
Right then. Well, I made him an orc. He speaks Orcish. Character sheets tell you information. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's better. Let's. Sweet. We are all set then. Was there. As a point of curiosity, are we just headed straight across the sea to Haven then? Or were there other stops involved?
There might be a brief stop near a small island towards the center of the sea, but we'll make sure you're there safely before we do anything too overt. I can't make any promises on the trip over.
This won't be particularly dangerous, will it?
It'll be under cover of darkness, and we are going in quietly to look for a way into a location. That is all.
He is going to roll a quick insight. All right, then. Part of this is a guarantee of safety, correct?
It is a guarantee that I will not intentionally drag you into danger. That is the best I can promise.
And I will do my best to protect you as best I can.
All right, then. I suppose that will have to suffice. I do want out of this city. Well, that's
Present company not doing you too good?
present company is just fine. It's other companies. Every city has its underbelly, and I seem to have pissed off quite a bit of this one.
Well, I know how that goes. You got any destination in mind on the coast?
Haven, the capital.
Fair enough. We were heading there anyway.
Very well. Is the prince with you?
We found him. Unfortunately, no, he is not currently with us.
OOC knowing grin.
We found him. He is not with us.
Yeah, not with us anymore.
I
Nope,
am
not
sure
at all.
she is smart enough to know what I made.
Can you give me a quick deception check?
I'm not trying to lie.
You're not trying to lie. Okay. She eyebrows kind of raise and she cocks her head and says, "Well, for your good health, we'll see you in the morning." She takes a drink of her wine.
Well, I kind of motion like I'm going to, but I don't have a drink, so I'm not going to do that.
There's just like a bit of a nod and a thank you. And then anything else you guys want to ask her, etc.?
Nah.
Okay.
This one knows better than to ask questions.
Fair enough.
And I do not ask questions. I don't know the person.
This is an anti-question conversation.
I've run out of RAM. I no longer have questions.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all he heard was us just talking in, like, basic gossip anyway. Until I asked him if he could drink. Just probably out of the blue.
If you were
That's
talking
fair.
just now, Adam, your mic did not transmit it.
Testing?
There we go.
We can hear you
Okay.
now.
Headset has been having some issues where like it just mutes itself sometimes. Like I will mute it and pull it back down. It doesn't actually turn back on, even though it looks like it did. Anyway,
What were you saying?
tech issues are wonderful. We are going to cut back over to Simon and Kai and the Silent Barry heading to see Father Eric. It's give me, because none of you are as familiar with cities as Ithmicus, give me a pretty easy perception check to like find your way.
Okay.
It's a low DC because you've been there before, etc. All right, yeah, we're
That
good.
was almost a nat one.
Yeah, almost. Okay, you guys managed to find your way to the temple and find your way back to where you had initially met Father Eric. It's big temples, hard to miss. You walk in, and just like before, there are various acolytes of Lathander sort of milling about, tending to some of the people come here for healing, people come here to pray themselves, etc., etc. One attendant comes up to you and says, "Yes, is there anything I can help you with?"
We're here to see if we can just have a quick chat with the great Father Eric. We were sent on a task by him, and we just come to report the results.
Oh, okay, yes, I wait here. I will be. No, come with me. I'll take you back to him.
Thank you.
She leads you back into through the door. You've been along this path before. Leads you to a room, and before she opens the door, you hear almost like rhythmic grunting. And then you hear a clang of metal as the door opens, and you see Father Eric has been bench pressing a lot of weight. To describe Father Eric for those who might be joining us for the first time or weren't here before, think like hella swole priest.
I don't think we ever had an actual image for him, did we?
No, I didn't do a token up for him. But
The description, Father Beefcake, fits him very well.
Father Beefcake fits him very well.
Father Eric the Beefcake.
Buff Santa.
Kind of. All of the robes here are sleeveless, and if anyone has been to the gym, you know that there's those guys who are always who are the diehard gym rats who wear cut off t-shirts with the cut all the way down deep below the armpit. That is the robes that they're wearing here. Most people are quite fit. Must be a good workout regimen here at the temple. You see that Father Eric has probably been. Did I make a token here somewhere? Anyway, or not a token, but a stat block. Anyway, he's probably been benching upwards of 200 pounds at least. He sits up, kind of wipes sweat off his brow and says, yes, you've returned. I trust your errand was successful then?
So I recap to him all of the important details of our trip out to where he sent us, our encounter with the heretical cult, our encounter in the mausoleum, the awakening of the dragon, basically everything of relevance that happened, where all of that in relation to the task he sent us on.
Yes, I had heard that there was an attack from the undead several days ago. That's quite troubling, but thank you for sticking around to help with that. You say that there's a dragon in that area that has reawoken?
Yeah, it seemed like the mausoleum that we went into, the impression that I got is that it belonged more to a tribe of dragons of sorts. I don't think we've quite learned everything there is to learn there right now so far, but that was kind of the impression that I got from our time in there. But at bare minimum, it seems like our group is on friendly terms with them.
All right, that is good. However, dragons control the empire to the north of here. And are you otherwise familiar with dragons, the three of you?
I myself haven't had too many encounters with them.
Familiar with, yes. Meeting a lot, no.
So then you understand that, dragons like control and believe that they are the strongest creatures on this plane. some
They
even in existence. They are quite powerful. You are correct. I don't know how well they would appreciate living in territory controlled by what they might see as lesser beings. So that may cause some trouble, but thank you for letting us know, and we will deal with that problem if it comes to that.
Well, if we
Yes.
happen to be in the area when it becomes a problem, let us know and we'll do what we can to help.
Yes, of course.
And thank you
Did you
again
mention the undying half dragon that's with that dragon?
Yeah, I think I recapped everything of note, including the undead dragon.
I believe he was talking about the guardian who.
I didn't say undead. I said undying. The half dragon that
Undying.
was serving him.
Are we talking about
Because that ring
Nathaniel?
I gave back to him makes
No,
him not able to
yeah.
die.
The Haranel, I think his name was. Where would that have gone? Is that in here? No.
I remember Nathaniel. I don't remember much else.
There's the Haran, the Asher Sky. There was the half dragon.
Oh,
You guys
the
fought
boss
as
that we
well.
fought?
Saharan.
The Haran is the dragon who
Okay.
came back from the dead. And then there's Saharanel, who is the dragon's guard, who is like guarding the door.
Yeah.
to-
I remember
yeah.
there was a guard who temporarily became hostile, but then we managed to patch things up with.
Hmm.
Temporarily. Well, to be fair, I did shoot him with an arrow.
Yeah. That was a thing you did.
It worked out.
Yeah.
The point is, we ended up as allies.
Well, if it becomes a problem, we will let you know.
All right, and thank you again for your help in curing Harry's mother.
Of course. It should, well, Lathander's light blesses all. If there's nothing else, I'm sure.
Simon just like awkwardly puts his hands together in like a prayer-like motion, bows slightly, and goes, "And also with you."
I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Awesome.
Rolls his eyes,
Enjoy your
obviously.
meal. You too.
And with your spirit. Sure. Okay. Yeah, he says, if there's anything else I can help you with, you guys are all healthy and ready for whatever your adventure brings you next.
I think we're all good on that end. We're just tying up loose ends before we ship off and head back across the sea.
All right. Well, Lathander's light go with you.
Thank you.
He kind of like extends one of those like priestly hand motions, like
Yeah.
be with you, and kind of like nods to the attendant to lead you back out the way you came. All
Yeah, I was gonna say,
right.
that sounded like a priestly get the fuck out.
Our business is concluded.
It did a little bit smell like dismissal.
Well, yeah, bro wants to get back to his reps.
He can't have you miring too long. All right. Awesome.
Just any remaining time of the day, I'm going to start copying that journal that I can now translate into common.
Okay, cool. I am not actually writing that out for you. I hope you realize.
I understand.
Yeah, I will give you the gist of things.
In particular, I'm looking for anything that would happen to be, why the fuck did that guy want this damn thing so badly, and why have I been running for this long with it?
I imagine it was just because of your mic
yeah.
quality, but on my end, it sounded like you said translate it into Damen, and my brain just went, is that like common but more aggressive?
It's when
You see where everyone's mind is at
T-pose
tonight.
on someone to show your dominance.
I see where everyone's mind is at tonight. This is hilarious. Okay.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, that seems like all. Any other errands people want to take care of here in town?
Can anyone else think of anything? My brain is.
Yes, actually, there is one thing I want to do. Is
Oh,
I
yes?
want to buy potions.
Oh, okay.
Hey, shopping episode.
Are you looking for basic potions?
Yeah,
Like
just regular, like basic 1d8 healing potion.
It's actually 2d4 plus 2 for the regular healing pot.
Oh, well then yes.
Okay, those you can find them pretty easily. Like it's almost like there's a standardized sort of like going rate for those of 50 gold each.
D100. 100 is 10. I want 4.
4 of them, so that will cost you 20 platinum, 200
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Perfect. I'll add those to
Cool.
my sheet.
Awesome. That is all set then. As you guys are going about town as well, I didn't ask. Simon and Kai, were you trying to be at all stealthy in your movements around town?
Not really, no.
I think after the success of the previous encounter, I think Simon is less worried about being stealthy.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Cool. You guys, yeah, you kind of go about town. You do whatever errands you need to do. When you get back to the ship, it's probably like around sundown once everyone's back on the boat. Ithvok, would you accompany Alex to get his potions, or would you just head back to the boat and do some
I
scribing?
already said I was taking care of that. I probably wouldn't have even noticed he left.
Fair enough. That okay.
You said 2d4, right?
2d4 plus 2
Plus 2.
is the basic healing potion. All right. Since you are in town, or is everyone then just like settling in for the night now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Are we wanting to set watches, etc.?
We probably should.
Yeah.
It might
I will take the
be
first
wise.
watch.
Okay.
I'll take
And
the last.
Okay.
Your
Your
mic.
mic went out.
Hi.
There it is.
Yeah. This is so frustrating. You also probably give orders for like to make sure the ship is ready to leave with the morning tide, etc.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. We are all set for that.
So I'll take second watch. Simon said last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And I know Warforged have a different sort of like rest.
I basically just wait.
Yeah.
Honestly, we could have him do full watches if we wanted to.
Yeah.
He has a low wisdom though.
I do have a low wisdom.
The only thing with that is he's aware like auditorily while he's out, if I remember reading it, like, if I read it correctly.
Yeah, I'm
he's
aware
not-
auditorily, but like I'm not.
His eyes are turned off.
Yeah, like I'm basically like in a meditative state, essentially, where I can hear the things that are around me, but I'm not actively looking for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of sleeping, you enter an inactive state for 4 hours each day. You are considered unconscious for this duration, but you return to consciousness after you take damage. The 4-hour duration ends, or a command phrase you choose. I'm just going to put it in chat here so I can keep looking at it. Or a command phrase you choose is spoken where you could hear if you were conscious. So actually, you are not aware to all sounds, just like waiting for someone to say, "Hey, Google."
Oh,
I was
okay.
about to say you're basically Siri.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up, phone.
boy. And it's like if you're 5 feet away and whisper whatever the phrase is, or if you shout it from 60 feet away, it will wake you up. Do you tell the party what your wake up phrase is?
No.
No, not yet. Okay, cool.
No.
You have to earn that.
Yes.
Fair.
The wake up phrase is punch him.
Hey,
Wake-up
Tin Man.
phrases.
Bing!
Wake up phrase is Alexa. Because Alex, get it?
Oh!
Alexa.
Your long lost sister.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, we
Oh,
have
no.
a backstory for my character.
Oh, I fucking bet.
Is that your quest is to find her?
No.
Okay. He's like, I can write that in if you want, but like, we'll workshop it. We'll shop it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
The great sage Alexa.
What is thy wisdom?
Prime Day is coming up in 3 months.
Oh God, kill
You
me,
don't
please.
notice, whenever Barry's not here, chaos just ensues every single time.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so Kai had first watch.
I had second.
Yes.
I'll take third.
Cool.
Yeah, that would be after 4 hours.
Yep.
I-A-S. Cool. So, Kai. Night falls. People head off to their bunks. There are other sailors sort of like
They're
awake
bonks.
and active. They're bunks?
Sounded like
sorry.
you said bonks.
They're hammocks, I suppose you would say, because it's a ship and they just kind of like string beds from wherever you can fit them in.
Yeah.
But yeah. This first watch, Franklin is also assigned to watch. Could I get perception check from you, Kai? Did anyone else hear that da-da noise when I rolled a nat 20?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys will know what I roll now.
Oh no.
I should honestly set it for the inverse, where like the negative sound is on the nat 20.
Oh, I hate you so much.
That'd be
So
good.
you will know when you also are dying.
Just
Okay.
when you roll a nat 20, it plays the fucking.
Oh, when you roll a 19, it goes
Sloppy.
Oh no!
He had me add that after last week.
Oh. Anyway, cool. So you're scanning around, listening to the, at this point, very welcome sound of the waves. You've been away from it for quite a while. And your watch actually passes relatively calmly. You hear the commotion of, people visiting the taverns and other evening entertainment venues along the pier. But nothing out of the ordinary occurs that you would see, that catches your notice as like hostile towards you or the ship.
You should get some actual ocean ambiance in here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't have that on here. Do I? I've got this one. I've got this one.
Masterful.
Oh no.
Matey.
Yar! I got me a pretty wench tonight.
Okay, it's not ocean ambiance now, but it is. Sounds kind of vaguely nautical to me. Here we go.
Yeah, so I will wake up the second watch person.
If book.
And
You
inform
are.
Mythbook that it was pretty quiet.
Cool.
I rolled a 1.
You did.
Ooh.
Distracted by recent events still.
Okay. You are actually doing your watch with Tyler and a couple other sailors of the Tide.
You know what? Just for the now on, I would like to say that during this whole thing, I'm actually kind of starting to get drinks prepared a little bit, the stuff to make them.
Okay, sure. You're getting stuff together, making a couple drinks here and there.
Mhm.
You're that guy in the bar just sitting there with like a martini shaker in hand, listening
Pretty
but
much.
not really paying attention. Yeah, cool. Okay. You, yeah. Your watch passes, and like Tyler comes over and chats with you a little bit, keeping an eye out as well. He thanks you again for the new gear. And he kind of starts talking like he's excited to like eventually get back to Haven. He feels like he's not really had time to be at home. He hopped from one ship to another to this one, and like it's been all around. But he just wants to get home, see his loved ones, things like that. Oh god, I'm setting this guy up to die, aren't I?
Red cards.
Yeah,
No.
I feel like I'm good.
Red flags.
Well, we'll be heading that way shortly, my friend.
All right then. He takes off to like do another sort of like pass along the railing and keep an eye on things. Yeah. And then again, your watch passes relatively smoothly. Would you guys have lit lanterns along your ship to be able to see a little better, or is this are you
There are
relying?
probably some lit, but I would have been sitting in a spot where I am very much not.
Yeah, fair
We
enough.
don't want to keep too
fair
many lit. We don't
enough.
want to call too much attention to ourselves.
I am Batmaning in the corner somewhere.
I don't remember if I have dark vision or not. I think I do.
It doesn't matter. No.
Oh yeah. He if you rely on dark vision to see him, you don't see him. You have 60 feet of dark vision though, Alex.
Oh, good.
Okay, but yeah, your watch passes relatively smoothly. Yeah, cool. Let me just write a quick thing down here, actually.
Writes it down. Alex dies.
Attack the robot. Sure. You, wake from your, I'm not gonna call it a trance because you're not an elf, but you know what I mean. Why do
Yeah.
I not have any sharpened pencils here? What
I
the
wake
hell?
up from safe mode.
You hear the Windows
From
boot sound?
power save mode.
Yeah. Yeek. Windows 95 sound effect starts.
That's what I
Dun
said.
dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Windows XP.
You can see, you can hear my hard drive clicking into action like an old Windows 3.1 computer.
Oh god.
Click,
man.
chunk, chink,
Oh.
chink,
Oh no. Do we get a dial-up sound?
Oh.
chink.
Or is that part of your power down? Anyway, tangenting about weird computer
I
jokes.
was like, are you
Yeah.
does your consciousness connect to any sort of internet-like existence?
Yes, actually, for real, it does.
Oh, okay.
We talked. Yes.
Here, this is what I was looking for. Okay.
Come on, baby.
Could you, now that you're awake, you sort of spell. Once you find Ithvuk, I imagine he probably sees you coming out and waves you.
Yeah, I
over.
would have walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go up to him and it's like, anything?
Not that I noticed.
All right. Well, guess it's my turn now. Go get yourself some shut eye. I'll talk to you in the morning.
And down I go to bed.
And I go and I find a corner and I sit in it and I stare. Menacing.
Why you gotta make it so creepy, bro?
Because that is what I do.
Fair. Can you give me a perception check, please?
His eyes lit up in the darkness, scaring the shit out of anyone nearby.
He also rolled a
Oh,
one.
damn.
My music is playing.
Womp womp. Okay. Sure. You actually.
This is
there's-
going
there's
well.
Just a couple other sailors about during your watch, but
Stare at my hands.
none of the tidesmen are awake when you are.
You rolled that nat one so hard I lost a viewer.
Oh, shit, I only have one.
No. Admittedly, oh no. Admittedly, that was me alt-tabbing on my phone to look at the notes I had made there.
Okay.
I had to have chat open.
I had also briefly left. I was actually going and looking for Overkill stream to follow that. I found many Overkills. I wasn't sure which one was you, so.
So,
Put it in the streamer channel in Discord.
Cool. Do this guy. Edit that and do this, and there we go. Cool. Let me roll a couple things here.
I have big hands.
We can see those.
Cool. Yeah, you do have big hands. Yeah. Okay.
So, who are you just standing out, buddy?
No one at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Could I get... Now we're good. Yeah, your watch passes, as far as you are aware, relatively uneventfully. Nothing out of the ordinary occurs.
I go and I wake up Simon. And like with the imagine Simon waking up to a 7-foot giant grabbing his shoulders and shaking him in the hammock. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna get important there again, Jesus.
I don't want to go to school today. I want to stay home and bake cookies with you.
Okay. So, Simon, you wake up to this terrifying experience. Yeah. What do you like? It's your watch. You head up to the deck. Roll me a perception check. You can see the sun is, like, the eastern sky is starting to turn gray from the deep black of night.
I think I need to impose disadvantage on myself after being startled awake. Not terrible.
All right, with the 12, let me roll a thing or two here.
We can still see those.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That one you can.
Do something about it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Picked up dice,
You
throws
don't
it
know
across
what the
the
rolls
table.
mean.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They mean. Okay, so
What do the numbers mean,
Simon.
Mason?
What do they mean?
About probably with roughly 45 minutes left in your watch, you hear an explosion well down the pier. And when I say well down the pier, I mean if the width of your ship is one berth, it's at least 5 or 6 berths down, not on the water itself.
Okay.
Pretty quickly, you hear screaming voices, people running to, some to fetch water to put out fires, things like that. But as far as you can tell, nothing is rushing your ship at all. Yeah, things are happening on the pier itself.
Am I the only one awake, or is there anyone else on deck with me?
You are actually active with...
I would be awake still.
Wade is also awake with you.
Alright, I'm gonna tell Wade to keep an eye on the ship for a second while I fly over and take a quick peek at whatever the explosion was.
Sure.
Am I still awake?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm I was like, do I want to go down the dock? Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, Simon is flying.
Yeah, Simon, whatever.
I'll get a head
gonna
start on it.
Follow him on the ground, basically.
Okay, cool, nice. You do that. You walk down, and Simon, from the air, you can see that a warehouse has actually caught fire now. You can't quite tell from, certainly from like the first altitude you really see it. Can't tell like what might have been stored here. And there are several warehouses along the docks that would be used to store things that are waiting for the next ship they're going on, or whatever, or what have you. And there are people running, like a bucket brigade is being established. You see a group of Hoshikiri guards getting ready to like go in and try and get out anyone who may have survived what happened. Get anyone who's in the building out. Yeah. You would see similar, Alex, after a couple minutes of a walk down the pier. What are you doing?
GM, I have a genuinized question to ask about a spell.
Okay.
Does Ray of Frost work to put out fires?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't create water. It can freeze water. It's essentially a bolt of cold air.
I was just wondering if I could use it to like put out the fire, because all the other things are fireball and shatter and scorching ray, which is more fire.
I mean, shatter isn't more fire, but you're gonna send the fire everywhere.
Yeah.
Concussion blasts kind of do that.
I don't have anything in terms of putting out the fire, but I think Simon's gonna look for whoever looks to be in charge of the response and ask them if there's anything he can do to help. What's the situation? That sort of thing.
You see a Hoshikiri guardsman who his armor is a little bit more. I don't want to use the word ostentatious, but it almost applies here. The armor's a little bit fancier. He's a little more. He's clearly like barking orders. People are coming and reporting to him, getting instructions for the next thing. And as you approach, he says, "Stand back, citizen. This is let us handle this. We will take care of this as quickly as we can."
We're adventurers of some ability. If there's anything specific you need us to help with, we could be put to task. I have some other friends I could get who could also help.
Well, we're not sure who did this yet, but it is a problem. We're looking for any information that we could find for this. If you have a mind to it, maybe look for any clues you could find that we might miss. Hey, get that water on that fire there. We need to put this out. And he turns around and keeps like barking orders to people. Pretty big into the whole like, holy shit, a fire has broken out in my city along the docks. Fires in cities are bad, by the way.
Yeah.
These buildings are very close packed.
Does anyone know if there was someone who caused this? Are they inside, or is it just rescuing innocents?
The situation is still unfolding. We are not sure, and certainly not at liberty to release that information to civilians.
I'm gonna go up to the fire and actually like peek in through a unburned section to look into the building.
Yeah, I think I want to fly around and do a perimeter check and see what I can spot through any of the windows around it.
Sure.
And, I'm very tall, so I could probably see in a window somewhere that might not be at eye level.
Sure. Alex, both of you give me perception checks, and I will actually give Simon advantage because bird's eye view, etc.
Okay. Perception?
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Alex, the first thing you see, really, like, it's through the window, it's very, like, smoky still. Even if it's not burning, the building is filling with smoke as well.
Yeah.
You can see inside stacked crates and like lit from one side with the fire that like kind of seems like it's getting closer to this area.
Do I see any symbols on the grace?
Unfortunately, no. Like the smoke is getting thick enough here that you can't really see to, and also like this glass is not the cleanest.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to see through to begin with. Plus the smoke through there, you can see that there are crates. You can't see any symbols or insignias or anything like that.
Okay.
Simon, with that 18, from the air you can see that like the first thing you see is like the great plume of smoke coming out of like what would be the front of this warehouse, which is where most of the fire is. On the back side, you see a trio of individuals in very, very dark cloaks. Each of them has like sort of a rucksack, like the bulge that can pretty easily be discerned to be some kind of like bag or backpack slung over the shoulder. And you actually see them like leave out of sort of a back door and start making their way inland from the dock.
Is it possible to sort of assess them and see if I can maybe insight their intent? Just, I have a guess that maybe they might have been the ones that caused this.
Without making an insight check, that is a pretty reasonable assumption to make.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it's worth going back to get the others. Is there anything I can do here? If anything specifically I can do would help right now. And I don't know about my chances taking out all three of them with either just the two of us or myself.
You have detect thoughts. Might be able to give you information on where they're going.
That is a good idea. All right. Let's see.
Of course, don't read too much or they will see you coming. They will know you're doing it, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of like fly close to them, but like ahead and behind them, and then use my detect thoughts to see what I can pick out of the three of them.
Sure. The first thing you really detect is a sense of urgency from the three of them. We need to get out of here now. The one sort of leading, you get the sense that now they are actually, like, while there's still that urgency, they are now comfortable and, like, they know what their job is. The other two, the one who's hanging back is kind of a bit broader. You get the sense that he isn't quite the most intelligent. His pack is also the largest. The one sort of in the middle is... You hear it through the detect thoughts and almost hear it through your natural senses of kind of saying, let's go, get us out of here. You catch the name Hiro, Hiro. I'll type that out here because I kind of need to. And you get the sense like they need to leave. The boss will be wanting to hear about this. That's what you glean for the most part. An urgency in that they need to report to someone in general.
Do these look like the same kind of cloaks that were on the individuals we tussled with yesterday?
Give me another perception check, just a regular perception check.
Okay.
They're definitely similar, but low light, different sort of environment, conditions, etc. You can't be sure that it's the same, but it's at the very least similar. And like, it's even with dark vision, you still only see in like black white shades of gray rather than colors. So you can't be 100% sure that it's even the same color.
Okay. I think what Simon's gonna do is trust that Alex has the situation on site under control for now, and if not, he can get back to the boat. I think Simon is gonna, over the rooftops, try and keep an eye on them and see where they end up going.
Sure. You managed to trace them to. Well, I'm actually going to ask for one more perception check to really keep track, because they're cutting through alleyways and such like that. Okay. You trace them pretty far. They head kind of in the same direction as the bar where you like met with Furia, which for you was like, you know, several days ago at least, almost like probably 6 or 7 days if I remember right from travel time. But it's definitely into that district, but pretty quickly they seem to get into it's something that to them seems natural, but for you, even if you were closer, you may have lost track of them. And yeah, they sort of like disappear from your sight, and you aren't able to find them again from the skies.
So they vanished somewhere near that tavern.
In that sort of like district of the city.
Okay. Alright, well, that's about all I can do, so I'm gonna fly back and see what the situation is at the burning warehouse.
Sure. While you are off doing that, Alex.
Yeah.
You see, you have looked through the window. You saw that there are crates inside. Pretty quickly, one of the like city watch that are coming to tend to this come up to you, like kind of tap on your arm and say, "What are you doing over here? It's not safe for civilians."
I am looking to see if there's anyone inside that might require my assistance.
We've got
I am.
things underway for that. We have individuals going in already. If you're wanting to help, did you report to the sergeant over there?
I talked to him briefly and then just was like, well, he looked like he was busy, so I'm gonna go act on my own and try and look around and see if there's anything to help with.
We could always use more people in the bucket chain. Any help is, of course, appreciated, but we try to keep things relatively organized here. I need to get back to it, but it is not safe here without proper instruction.
Well, I was just about to leave anyway. I didn't find anything in there that I could help with other than doing bucket brigade, and I'm gonna go back to my friend.
Could you actually give me a persuasion check? He's a little sus of your explanation for being here.
Oh no.
He said, Actually, why don't you go and sit over against that building there? I will be with you in a moment.
Sure, no problem. Does my city guard background give me anything?
You are not a city guard here, and you did not invoke that at all.
Okay.
Man,
So
just
I'm
totally
not
sit in the
saying
corner.
hard no. I'm just saying that like, there's no way this guy would know that.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Man, just
Yeah.
told you to go
Bad,
sit
I'm
in the
gonna take
corner.
the consequences.
Fair enough. So you go have a seat against the building, and a few minutes later, after like
By seat, I mean I'm gonna stand and lean against it.
you lean against the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
He comes back over with the sergeant and says, "Sir, this is the suspicious individual I was just telling you about. He seemed to be, he was peering in one of the windows and claimed to be looking for anyone who might be inside, but as far as I'm aware, that was just a storage area in here." Yes, that is suspicious. Why did you say you were here?
Well, first I saw that there was
Person?
a fire, and I came by and I was like, "Hey, look, I'm a city guard for this guard city, whatever." Can't remember the
Maybon.
name of it. What?
Maybon.
Maybon. I'm a city guard at Maybon, and I saw that there was fire. I originally did. I did talk to you for a couple minutes, and then when you were busy barking orders at other people, understandable, I walked up to the window to see if there's anyone inside that may have been in trouble, and I didn't see anyone in there. And then this individual came up and talked to me.
Right. We did speak. Could I ask you to return to wherever you came from? We have things in hand now. Simon, this is probably about when you would return, and you
I was about to say.
you see Alex almost being interrogated by the sergeant and one of the guards here.
Yeah, I fly down and land in the group and next to them, and all right, so I like talking to everyone at once. I spotted 3 cloaked individuals running out of the building. I attempted to detect thoughts to see if I could learn anything. I caught the name Hero, and then they vanished somewhere in the city, in the district near the tavern. I don't know if that information is of any help to you, but that's what I was able to get.
I assume you would mention the name of the tavern rather than just the tavern.
Yeah.
The 2 guardsmen kind of like exchange looks and say, "Thank you for your help. That will certainly be useful for figuring out what exactly happened, what the cause of this was, who might be responsible."
And just putting it out there, apologies for a couple of civilians, quote unquote, coming out of nowhere and acting like they own the place, but we were just on guard at our ship a couple berths over that way. I was on watch. We happened to hear the explosion, and what with being adventurers, our natural curiosity led us to investigate. So
What he said.
Sure.
apologies for stepping on toes, as it were.
What is your passive? Like, what is your passive persuasion? What is your persuasion bonus?
13. Passive is 13.
Okay. He's like, well, we appreciate the help and the bringing us this useful information. He kind of like fishes around in his pouch and says, "I don't have much I can give you right now, but this has been very helpful. Here," he gives you a pouch with 10 gold in it.
Thank you.
Now, we really must attend to this situation. Please take your companion here and return to your ship, then, sir.
Of course.
And the second he said, "Take your companion and leave," I'm already walking away.
Okay. You were given an order.
I've already started walking away. I went, all right, whatever, fuck you.
I will comply.
Yep. Okay.
And
Good.
Simon will walk with him instead of flying back.
Okay.
You could perch on my shoulder if you so desire.
That would be a sight to see.
Simon's just gonna let that one slip. It's your first time meeting someone like me.
All right, you return to the ship. Wade tells you he hasn't noticed anything out of the ordinary. Is everything all right up that way?
Looks like someone bombed the warehouse or set it on fire or something. I tried to track the likely culprits. I saw some people running out, but they vanished into the city.
Right. Well, I hope they can get that figured out. It can be dangerous around here, I take it.
The city guard insisted they had it under control, so
I hope they do.
I figure if I was on last watch, it's probably just about over shortly anyway.
Right. Yeah. I suppose that's true. I'll do another quick pass of the ship then, sir.
Right.
He walks away, like kind of keeps patrolling along the rail of the ship. A few minutes pass. You see, like, the sun is just below the horizon. Like, it's very, very near dawn. And you hear the unmistakable sound of high-heeled shoes on the deck of your ship.
Furia.
You turn and see Furia and her 2 companions have walked on your ship. What's the excitement up that way? That won't delay us at all, will it?
Has nothing to do with us, honestly. We investigated a little bit, but the city guard was insistent we leave it to them.
They often are. Well then, will we be ready to leave shortly?
Yeah, it's just about time for everyone to start getting up and making final preparations, I think, so we will be underway as promptly as possible.
Are those guys that we nailed to the side of the ship, are they still there?
Yes.
Good. I give them a little bit of food.
Okay.
One was nailed to the side. The other is rather violently tied to the mast itself.
I give them both a little bit of food and some water.
Okay.
Press it
Noted.
into their mouths.
Nobody
All
deserves to starve,
right.
even bad guys.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, another probably within the next half hour, everyone is roused. Sailors are getting to the sort of like duty posts, and the ships is ready to leave harbor as the tide goes out. You are back on your way to the sea.
I think once everyone's up and around, I just report on the morning's event to everyone just so they are aware that it happened, and we did as much as we could and didn't need to wake them 45 minutes early.
Would I have
Sounds good.
any knowledge about that name that was mentioned?
A hero?
Yeah.
Give me a history check. It's gonna have a pretty high DC.
Fair.
Okay.
That was almost a 1.
Almost a 1. You know that Hero, given the context of what Simon said, Hero might be the name of the boss that they were wanting to return to. But it is a more like kind of a common name on this side of the sea. There are. You have heard. Trying to think how I want to say this.
Everyone wants to be a hero.
God, I'm gonna break your fucking arms off.
Everyone was thinking it. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't have to fucking say it.
I say it so you don't have to.
You have heard of one of the sort of like criminal organizations in Hoshikiri is led by a hero. Oh, Marcus, why? For those who can't see the like
Why?
chat box for our game,
Why not?
he typed Hiruu, and he is not sorry.
It's not even a good joke.
Oh. Anyway, moving beyond that, the leader of one of the criminal outfits is Hero, and I don't just want to throw out a random collection of syllables in way, so I'm going to name generator right now.
Hero villain.
Hero Mick Paladin. Hero Mick Hero Face.
Hero protagonist.
You done?
A little bit.
What was the name of what was the name of the guy from Big Hero 6? It was Hero something.
I don't remember.
Watanabe or something like that?
I remember his brother was Tadashi, but I don't remember their last name.
Tadashi, yeah. I don't remember. Oh well.
You alright there, Matsu?
I was like, what's
I'm
that
trying
face
to-
for?
Let's go with this one. Okay, here we are. His name is Hiro Nam. And I will type that into chat here for you. Hiro Nam.
I swear to God, I thought you said Hero Enum, and I'm like, hero name?
Hero Key Nom 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 Vietnam.
You should have
Okay,
known
sure.
introducing anything during this session would have not ended well.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look, Barry's not here. We have to slow things down a bit somehow.
Oh yeah. You're correct.
Listen, the comedy episode starts because I'm here now.
Oh, bro, we've had plenty of comedy episodes.
Oh yeah. We had one episode just called the Tangent, and I think I started
Literally, the
talking
first
about-
hour was a tangent.
Oh, and
Abyssal
like,
chickens.
Abyssal Chickens reading out like demon lore when we're nowhere near anything demonic. It happens all the time. I think this is honestly a good point to wrap up the episode. You guys are returning to sea. You have completed, like, tied up a couple, or like on their way to tie up a couple loose ends that are hanging, whatever. You don't have to deal with Father Swole as heck. And everyone is happy.
Except the people dealing with the burning warehouse.
No, they're not you guys.
Okay.
That's all we
And
can
the two
really
people
ask.
tied up on our ship.
They know what they did.
Yeah.
Listen, they have food and water. Shut the fuck up.
There are new pets.
Okay. Soul food.
Oh,
Listen,
Oh,
we're
no.
gonna keep. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep them there for 3 days, right? And then he.
I don't have to wait 3 days to do it again.
No, but we can do it and then
We're trying
reset
to be
the
efficient.
timer to 3 days.
oh my God, we're
So we have
starting.
literally
Oh.
6 days worth of food for this guy.
We're starting a soul farm.
Yeah, this is the best.
Why is the city watch guy agreeing with this?
This isn't the city.
Because I don't want you to kill innocents.
You've got a point. Man's got a point.
Yeah.
Taking out the
I haven't
trash.
killed anyone innocent by Ithwick standards.
I don't know that. I just met you.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Here's some corpses.
Devour them, maybe.
Jesus. No! The fuck, bird boy!
This is OOC.
Totally original character. Do not steal.
No, I said this is OOC, as an out of character.
Yeah.
You didn't see it, but I had my hand above my head.
All right. If that's where we'll end the episode. Shenanigans have gone on for quite a while.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have enjoyed the shenanigans. You guys at home watching us right now have enjoyed the shenanigans as much as I've enjoyed being part of them and kind of egging them on a little bit, but also be disappointed in the way that things have carried on.
Again, I am not
That's
sorry.
just me.
Listen, and if you're not at home, because he said, like, you know, when for the kids at home, if you're not at home, fuck you.
Jesus.
That's it. If you're
Not my
at home,
words.
go
Not my
home.
words.
He does not represent Ixie Studios or BluePopStream or Scourge of the Dragon Sea.
He's only there for a lot of them.
No, I definitely represent Ixie Studios. Listen, I made that video that one time.
That one time. This is a revival of Overzeal Gaming, our long
Oh
dead
my
channel.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. Now to wrap up the show. Let's be honest, this has been a show.
Yeah.
Kai, what was your favorite part of the evening?
His favorite part of the evening. I'm gonna have to say, hearing the grunts behind the door at the Lathander and finding out it's just doing the bench press.
Just benching like 250, dude. All right.
Ridiculous.
It's book. Yeah. If
I don't know, the whole exploding warehouse thing was kind of fun.
amazing what I can pull out of my ass, eh? Oh, all right. Simon.
Yeah, the little mini episode of checking out the warehouse and chasing some thieves. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. And Alex.
I don't really have a favorite moment, but I have a favorite series of moments, and that is me rolling 3 natural ones.
The dice really like the story. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and listen, I am of the stable mind to say that if my life is gonna revolve around the dice, and the dice are gonna treat me like shit, I'm gonna roleplay the living fuck out of it.
Oh, that's what you have to do. Burn
Yeah.
bright. Burn bright.
Live
If
by
I'm
the
gonna
dice,
die, I'm
die by
gonna
the
die by the
dice.
sword
Yup.
With a gun.
Yep.
or axe.
All right, and I think we are then set to wrap things all the way up. Please join us probably next week for the next exciting episode of Scourge of the Dragon Sea. Itchy, take us away.
Maybe we'll actually get some sailing done.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's a good start so far.
I assume you're gonna be switching to something else, Dave?
I am switching out to playing Remnant 2 with Raven.
Well, let me raid over to you, the remnants of our stream audience. Flawless.
Good night, everyone. That was a pretty good segue. Have a good night.